Before you dive in working with students this age, I want to give you just a few examples. I mentioned before that, in some ways they're really mature and in some ways they're really immature. I just want to show you some of the ways that can happen. So one year, for example, a student was inconsolable, crying nonstop because she lost her cell phone. We found it about 30 minutes after she lost it. Sometimes little things get really blown out of proportion with the students. It's really important that you stay calm. You don't make anything seem like a bigger deal than it is because you can really get them wound up. But at the same time, be supportive, right? So don't make it a bigger deal, but be supportive of the experience they're having. That cell phone was really important to her, and it mattered to her that we were there to help her and that we were looking for it while also calming her down. So next point, because the kids' experiences are limited, both from age and background, think about basic things you can explain to them. So, for example, they're not going to know a lot of the language about college. One of the words they're learning is dorm, right? They might not know that word from anywhere because it might just not be part of their experiences so far. All of the little things about your life you can explain, they're going to be really surprised at and they're going to love learning and they're going to soak it up. So definitely feel free to go into those basics because it's going to benefit them a lot. They're going to be interested to hear about your experiences. Just make sure you present them in a way that they can understand. Another thing that can be hard is that kids lose focus quickly while sitting still. These videos would not work for kids at all. Uh, Look for ways to keep them moving, to change things up, to constantly push into something they're interested in so that their environment is changing and keeping them engaged. Final point along here, be alert for students who don't know basic things. So I want to give you an example. One year we had a student who for the first couple of days barely ate anything. And we were worried, did she have an eating disorder? Was it homesickness somehow? What was going on? It turned out she didn't recognize most of the foods in the college cafeteria. So we walked her around for a few meals and explained what each food was. This is chicken. This is, apples cooked up into a salad of some kind, just what everything was. We encouraged her to try a few things. We helped her out with it. And then after a couple of days, she was fine and eating normally and loved the food. So again, don't always assume that kids know what's going on, even if they seem adult. Help them to understand in a way that's not talking down to them, and they're going to benefit a lot from that.